Welcome to Ignite Success, where we talk about people, places, and projects that fire us up. I'm your host, Suzie Becker, and I'm here with Angelina G of Cmg3tech. Hi, Angel.
Hi, Suzie.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
So you're a longtime mompreneur, and you've been juggling being a parent, being an entrepreneur, and being a technology professional, and streamlining all of this into a one-stop shop agency where your customer and your client gets the best service. So, can you highlight to me some of your recent developments and why CMG3 can show that it's moving up in this landscape, in this space?
Yes, absolutely. So started off after COVID, and everything was going virtual. So I took the opportunity to say, hey, let me start my own business. I know all of the ins and outs from marketing to design to execution, and just kind of hit the ground running. And so now all of that hard work is finally paying off. I say almost 5 years later, I'm getting a lot of organic connections, a lot of word of mouth. The most exciting client I've recently got, it's been about 2 weeks now. I've been working with her. She works with very high profile people, industry leaders, as well as politicians. Really excited for this opportunity. And because I've been doing really great work for her, she's been so impressed that not only is she giving me referrals, but she also shared the recent Zoom link to support Kamala Harris.
Wow.
So in that call where millions of women were trying to get that link, I was able to be in there in the first 3,000. So I was just so excited. Like, I still have goosebumps, like just so excited. I cried happy tears. We cried on there together. There were just so many just powerful, influential women on there. And it made me feel like in the millions of women, like I've done enough to be in that circle. And that really meant a lot. And then to take it a step further, my foster mom, she took me to church growing up. She just really invested in me, right?
Yeah.
I was able to share that link with her. And she's very like, it just means everything to me for her to be proud of me.
I'm getting goosebumps. You can see myself, and
I'm not gonna cry because I'm a tech person. So.
Right, but that's part of it. I think what happens sometimes is that the industry sort of lends itself to the hard subjects and the hard background and operations, when really we're proving that the soft skills, the engaging with connections and client representation, so that it's not just somebody behind a screen.
Absolutely.
She's willing to bring you to the front of the screen in this exciting opportunity.
Yes.
And you can then talk about it with people who have given you those opportunities. So you're introducing new cycles. So tell me, what was her response?
Oh my God. She wanted me to immediately send it to her sister. They're both Delta Sigma Thetas, and they are very well-to-do, very proper women. They have lots of land, beach houses, just they're doing well. So to be able to impress them meant the world to me. I mean, she was sober. She's like, who are you working with to get this link? Like, how did you do this?
Full circle moment. She's been investing for you
since
to
I was
come
4
to this
years
place.
old. Yeah, and I'm 36 now. So yeah. Well, 36 in November, I'm claiming it.
That's incredible.
So, yeah.
Exactly. So we have to own our opportunities. And so when you go into this space and you start off working for other people and you take that time to invest in the hard skills, right? Because it wasn't sexy. Tech, you didn't used to be sexy, but now it is. Somehow you make it seem somehow sexy.
You're so sweet.
You're behind the screens, but you're also in front of the people. I'm seeing you navigate the places that we live, not just behind a screen, but in person. Do you think that changes how you do your business now that it's post-Zoom, now that it's post-COVID, now that people really do want to see what kind of person is handling their project?
Yes, it's been great exposure. I posted a TikTok, I got 56,000 views, over 2,000 comments, 2,000 likes, and hundreds of comments that were just positive, just overwhelming positive, like, sis, how can I get in? How can I help? In all races, there were white women that said, hey, white women versus black women, who can raise the most money? Like, it was just, the energy was insane. You know, social media, there's just just everybody wants negativity, it seems
Right.
like, but this was just nothing but positivity.
So we're highlighting the helpers.
Yes.
That's really it. In this space, you're de-siloing these populations.
Yes, yes.
And you can now realize that you can do behind the screen what we've been trying to do in front and in person.
And speaking of de-siloing, so a big project that's coming up with one of my new clients is bringing in like an elite membership that can bring in industry leaders and corporate execs, because these two worlds are separate and they need to be together to make a better world, right?
Right.
And so for us to improve what's going on, we're going to make sure these people can get together, as well as having just like a community where everybody can join, right, with the opportunity to hopefully connect with the higher level members. So it's going to be amazing.
I love how you're
Absolutely
bridging
amazing.
the gap of mentorship. Thank you so much, Angel,
you
for
so
coming on and sharing with us. If you want to find out more about Angelina and Cmg3tech, you can find us at dailynewsnetwork.com. I'm your host, Suzie Becker. Stay inspired and inspiring.